Hello, lovely booktubers. This is Raina Read Stuff. Welcome or welcome back. I am Debs, and today I am going to talk to you about a personal book project that is probably going to last the rest of my life. As you can see, those of you who have been here before, the book shack has been redecorated. And I have a lovely world map here. And below, let's just re-angle this. I've got a map of Europe. The reason I've also got a separate map of Europe is because Europe, very, very small on there. Can't really see all the countries because they're so tiny. Um, this sort of started a few years ago, but I'm starting again. It's like around the world in as long as it takes. For my 40th birthday, which was a long time ago, I purchased this. It's a beautiful Lonely Planet travel book, which I bought predominantly because I love photography and it's just got some glorious pictures in there. Now, in here, there's a double page spread on every country from, I think it starts with Afghanistan and it goes through to Zimbabwe. And then there's a few pages at the back that have dependencies and territories listed in there as well. But for each country, like I say, you've got a double page spread with some beautiful, beautiful photographs in there. But the other thing it has in the text down the side of the page is how to get to know that country. And one of the, it says the best time to visit, essential experiences, and then it's got a section called Getting Under the Skin. And that includes things to drink, eat, watch, listen to, and read to get the essence of that country. Now, before, I used to be, I was a journalist for many years, and I did quite a long stint as a travel writer. And I was heading off to Albania. So I had a look at this book. There are the pictures for Albania. And it said, prop the book back up. It said in there that I ought to read a book by an author called Ismail Kadari called Broken April, which is, excuse me a second, here. So I did. And it's an incredible book. It's a fictional version of the Qanun, which is an unwritten code by which Albanians in the mountains of northern Albania lived and or live by. And it's almost like a blood feud. So if someone is killed by someone, the person who did the killing has 30 days respite, but then members of the family will actively seek him out and kill him. And then whoever kills him has 30 days respite, and members of the latest victim's family will actively seek them out and kill them. And it goes on forever. And it's real and it's strange. And this is about that. And the book is brilliant. And I discovered Kadare from that huge travel book. So I like reading books from other countries, whether they be travel guides, history of the political stuff, fiction, classical stuff. And I thought, because I also like visual guides, I'd get a map. I've also got little white stickers, and I'm going to travel around the world. I read a lot of foreign literature and a lot of travel guides anyway, but there are very, very obvious gaps in my reading. Because I have visited Albania, read many, many Kadare books. I'm fascinated with Albania, and so I've read quite a lot about Albania, both in fiction and in not non-fiction. I love Japanese literature, so I've read quite a lot from Japan. I am a big, huge fan of Scandi Noir, so I've read quite a lot from Norway or Sweden and Iceland. I've obviously read a fair amount of literature in English, be that American, Canadian, English, um, Australian. But there are big gaps, and I'd like to fill them in. So, my new reading project. And because it's my own personal reading project, I can make up the rules as I go along. So, I was thinking maybe a classic from as many places as I can, some contemporary literature, perhaps some poetry, um, and then non-fiction, history, travel guides, politics, economics, that sort of thing. Those are the sort of things I like. Geography, very much like. I love maps. I've got a great book about how they map the Himalayas that I'm looking forward to reading. This is not going to be a short-term project. It's going to be a very long-term project, and I'm starting again. So anything that I've read before doesn't count. I'm not going to cover the thing in stickers now. I think it'll take me forever. For the rest of my life, I could continue to do this, but it'll be fun and I'll learn things. And I've got a lot of books in translation that I am going to read anyway for Shorty September. I'm also taking part in a historathon this year, and hopefully they'll do it next year as well. So there's a lot of history books I have on my shelf. I might get a map of England as well. Well, a map of Great Britain as well, so I can plot some things from all over the country. But it's just a bit of a personal game, I suppose, um, and I'm looking forward to playing. I probably I'll probably set up a list of videos that of books that are going on here. And I think what is important to me is that the work of it can't just be by an author from that country. I think it's got to have an essence of that country in it. So it's got to show me something about that country. So I'm off on my travels without even leaving the little book shack. Um, and we'll see how far it goes. So thank you for watching. I don't know what your thoughts are. If you have any, please leave comments below, and like and subscribe. That would be lovely. It's great to chat to people who have like-minded reading loves. So have a good weekend, everybody, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye for now.